Let's blow the doors off this one, literally, because inside your practice's storage closet is a gold mine. Right now, it's probably filled with old monitors from 2013, maybe that broken sterilizer that you might get fixed someday, random boxes of cables that no one dares to throw out, but no one has any idea what they go to, right? But here's the truth. That storage closet isn't just wasted space. It's costing you hundreds of thousands of dollars in lost revenue every single year. Today, we're talking about how to turn that forgotten corner of your office into a high-performing profit center and the mindset shift it takes to do it. Welcome to the NextLevel Practice Podcast. I'm Kelly Dahmer, and today's episode might just change the way you see your practice and your square footage. You see, every inch of your practice is either creating revenue or it's costing you revenue. And that dusty closet filled with equipment graveyard parts, it's not just taking up space, it's a metaphor, because when you declutter your practice, you free up more than just square footage. You free up mental energy, workflow, and opportunity. So let's dig in. What's hiding in your storage closet and what's it really worth? Here's what we're going to be talking about on today's episode. First, the real cost of wasted space in your practice. Second, how clutter blocks growth, both mentally and financially. Third, why a treatment coordination room is your new secret weapon. Next, how this one small change skyrockets case acceptance. And then, turning unused space into purpose-built profitability. I love that, purpose-built profitability. All right, let's jump into it. How do we move from storage to strategy? The first step is going to be clear the clutter, right? That broken chair, gone. That box of outdated patient forms, shred it. That computer tower older than your hygienist's career, let's donate it. This step isn't just about cleaning, it's symbolic. When you clear the clutter, you make room for clarity and profit. Now, this isn't just our physical space, right? Like we've heard this before with our mental space. All right, the second thing is let's really redefine what that space, now that's all cleaned out, is going to be used for. That empty corner or forgotten closet, we're going to transform it into a treatment coordinator room, a quiet, private, calm, trust-building space where patients can sit down, talk about their treatment, and make confident financial decisions for their health. We're going to outfit it with visual aids and models for case presentation, financial options ready to preview, and a warm, patient-centered design that says, we truly care about you and your health. It's not a sales room, it's a decision room. When patients feel comfortable, they say yes more often, not because you sold them, but because you served them. Step 3, train the messenger. Even the best room won't perform without the right person leading the conversation. Your treatment coordinator isn't there to push, they're there to partner. Train your treatment coordinator to educate with empathy, connect the dots between treatment and personal motivator and quality of life, offer clarity around financial options, not pressure. When your team leads with understanding, your patient responds with trust and yeses. Remember, though, this can't just be on your treatment coordinator. There's that whole trust transfer that happens prior to the treatment coordinator receiving your patient. So if you need a refresher on that, you can go back and listen to one of our previous episodes on the trust transfer. So we've cleared out our space. We have our space newly designated. We've got a trained treatment coordinator who's our financial freedom fighter, removing money as a barrier. The next step is watching your case acceptance and your team's confidence really soar. Here's the magic. When you move treatment conversations out of the operatory and into a dedicated space, case acceptance skyrockets. We've seen practices boost acceptance by 15 to 30% in just a few months. Because patients aren't rushed. They're not in a chair with a bib on. They're not walking up to the front desk while there's a million things happening and then just leaving. They're in a calm, private space designed for one thing, connection. I want to share a story about Dr. N and her closet conversion, okay? So Dr. N, when we first started talking to her, she's like, I have no extra space, right? Come to find out, she had a tiny office with one unused back room packed with broken equipment. Her coach suggested converting this into a treatment presentation room. She hesitated, right? It's too small. It's too awkward. We need it for storage. But she trusted the process. 2 months later, her treatment coordinator was using that room daily, and her case acceptance jumped from 48% to 78%. That single space added over $400,000 in annual revenue. The room didn't make the money. The intention behind it did. This isn't about just moving furniture, right? It's about moving mindset. It's a decision to see that every corner of your office has an opportunity. You're not just clearing out a closet, you're creating alignment between your purpose, your space, and your profitability. The minute you treat your space like it's worth something, it's going to start paying you back. So let's recap. That closet full of clutter is costing you money. Repurpose it into a patient-centered decision-making space. Train your team on how to use it as a trust-building tool. And then watch your case acceptance and your income soar. Want to know what your storage closet opportunity looks like? Book a free session with our coaching team. We'll help you identify the hidden profit centers inside of your practice and show you how to turn your unused space into unstoppable growth. I'm Kelly Dahmer, and this is the Next Level Practice Podcast. Thanks for listening. And remember, the fortune isn't out there. It's right inside your practice if you know where to look.